Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Friday, August 9th. Today marks the release of our latest edition of the Phuket News English language newspaper, as well as our Thai language sister paper, Tao Phuket. Grab your copy at locations across the island. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Prime Minister Srettha arrived on the island on Thursday and immediately met with some of the island's top officials, including the Phuket governor at Phuket Provincial Hall, to discuss landslide and flood prevention measures currently slated for the island.
Phuket Governor Sophon Suwanara briefed the meeting on two major projects currently being worked out to prevent landslides on the island. The first project is a water retention weir that would be constructed in Kamala with a budget of 70 million baht, the design of which is now complete and project details have been submitted to the Department of Public Works and Town and Country Planning. The second project focuses on expanding the Tarua Canal in Srisuton with a budget of 264 million baht. Land surveys have been conducted and the project proposal is also with the previously mentioned Department of Public Works. In addition, Prime Minister Srettha tasked the Department of Mineral Resources with creating a master plan for managing high-risk areas and disseminating community-level landslide risk maps to educate local populations. He also instructed the ministry to establish soil movement monitoring stations equipped with warning devices to alert residents of landslides and flash floods. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
After years of discussions and plans, the long-awaited water supply pipeline from Phang Nga province to Phuket is set to be completed within the next 3 years, according to the Minister for the Prime Minister's office, who told the Phuket Irrigation Office this week.
Phuket has seen a population boom over the last few years since the country fully reopened following the pandemic, and it's only put much more pressure on the island's finite resources, especially water. Phuket faced water shortages back in 2019, the year before the pandemic cleared out the island, and while officials had previously put plans to address this issue on the back burner, this week things appeared to have changed, with the current government now promoting that the pipeline is finally to be completed by the end of the decade. Minister Trakapong Sangmani of the Prime Minister's office met with the island's top officials at the Phuket Irrigation Office on Thursday, as well as the Secretary General of Thailand's Office of the National Water Resources, the ONWR. Minister Trakapong stressed the importance of completing the Provincial Waterworks Authority's Phang Nga-Phuket water supply expansion project by 2027. The expansion project for the Phang Nga-Phuket branch aims to build a water production system with a capacity of 120,000 cubic meters per day, serving 35,000 new water users in target areas such as Takwatung district in Phang Nga province and here in Phuket, Talang, Katu, and Muang districts. The Provincial Waterworks Authority has been instructed to efficiently manage water in Phuket's reservoirs, ensuring a stable and balanced water supply throughout the year. Coupled with the inadequate drainage capacity in the canals, the obstructions of improperly sized bridges and road underpasses on the island, as well as the rising sea level, Dr. Surasi of the ONWR also mentioned that the wastewater problem is becoming a growing issue on the island. As last year, he had confirmed that Phuket has about 55,000 cubic meters of untreated wastewater that is discharged daily. Several projects are now being planned to address the problems, and once completed, according to Dr. Surasi, these projects are expected to increase water supply by over 77 million cubic meters, reduce flood-prone areas by 18,789 rai, and improve wastewater treatment capacity by more than 22 million cubic meters per year. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Just before you break a bone.
Two raids took place in Phuket Town this week as authorities targeted the sale of illegal e-cigarettes or vaping devices and kratom juice, but local police were not part of these raids.
The first operation was conducted after a complaint was lodged with the Phuket Ombudsman's Office over a shop selling illegal e-cigarettes through online platforms. During their investigation, authorities from the Department of Provincial Administration learned that the vaping devices were being sold out of a rental property on Tilok Utit 2 Road in Phuket Town. During the raid, authorities seized 109 vaping devices, 162 vaping tips, and 64 bottles of vaping liquid, among other items. One man was arrested and now faces a charge of selling illegal contraband. Meanwhile, a 51-year-old man was arrested also in Phuket Town on Thursday for operating what authorities called a kratom juice shop. Police did not specify the location of the shop, but did mention that it was carried out after a separate complaint was filed with the Phuket Ombudsman's Office. Officers from the Volunteer Defense Corps found 33 liters of kratom juice ready for sale at the shop, and the suspect now faces 2 charges, including producing and selling food that is prohibited under the Ministry of Public Health's regulations, and selling herbal products made from kratom plants without proper registration. Of note, local police were not reported as involved in either raid. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
First, there was the Phuket Sandbox during COVID-19. Now, there's a new Phuket Sandbox project which will focus on conserving Thai beaches, and it's now underway after a declaration by Prime Minister Srettha in Patong on Thursday.
The initiative, part of the larger Rak 72 Thai Beach project, aims to conserve Thai beaches in honor of His Majesty the King, celebrating his 6th cycle birthday anniversary on July 28th. A ceremony on Patong Beach saw a host of the island's top officials, as well as the Deputy Minister of Interior and the Prime Minister, lead the entire event. The project promotes marine ecotourism and sustainable coastal tourism while campaigning to reduce single-use plastic packaging and encourage environmentally friendly alternatives. The initiative covers 72 beaches across 6 coastal provinces: Trat, Rayong, Chonburi, Suratani, Trang, Krabi, and Phuket Sandbox, serving as the operational prototype, or as Thai officials like to call, a model province. Thailand currently ranks among the top 10 countries in the world with the highest amount of plastic waste entering the sea. The conceptual framework for the project consists of several key measures, including promoting the sale and production of environmentally friendly packaging, implementing waste management based on academic principles, and collecting leftover trash on beaches. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Thank you so much for joining us here today and ending your week with us at Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Please be aware that we will be off on Monday for the holiday, but we'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.